unscriptural story here for just a second. And I apologize, I might be running long, but I think it's good. Many of you know that the story of Moses and the Israelites leaving Egypt became a huge point of liberation theology for the American slavery movement, from slavery into liberation. Right? The story of these people who were enslaved and they came into freedom becomes this wonderful, beautiful story because they were enslaved and they found freedom. And so black folks who were enslaved in America found a lot of similarities in their story, moving from slavery into freedom in the story of Moses, right? Harriet Tubman was often referred to as Moses. And yet, at some point, somebody took that and said, oh, this will be great. Let's apply this to American Indians, to Native Americans, and their plight from their struggles into freedom. And so they started telling people that were Native American the story of the Israelite folks and the escape from Egypt. And they kind of forgot what happens after Moses leads the Israelites into the promised land. Does anybody know what happens? Well, they get to the promised land, and who's there? The Canaanites. Right? And what happens to the Canaanites? They're eliminated. Right? The Israelites find the Canaanites, and they go, oh, these people already live here. Let's get rid of them. This is the promised land. It's ours. And so the Native Americans hear this and they go, we have a story similar to that of people who came into a land that was not their own and eliminated the people who lived there and took it as their own. This is not freeing for us. Who are we in the story? It's an important question, right? Sometimes I think we have a problem with our lenses, that we have to take off the lenses of the Disney princess theology that tells us that we are always the ones in need of rescue or always the victors, and sometimes say, what if we are not? What if we are the villains in someone else's story, and how do we change? We individually, we as a community, we as a country, we as a whole people. How do we change? Some of that for me comes into our World Communion service today.